Greetings, Bleach Brave Souls community. This is Kazatul coming at you with an Acidwire Ultimate Difficulty Epic Raid walkthrough. I'm going to break things down for you piece by piece and walk you through this thing step by step. I'll show you where you need to be, when you need to be there, and exactly how to get from point A to B. Before we begin, I'd like to issue a shout out to Hollowed, who requested this video, and Nagato, the purveyor of offensive memes on Discord. In addition, I'd like to head off any confusion by defining one of the terms I use in this video, namely flashpoint. At certain points during the raid, red or yellow stripes appear on the ground and you have a few seconds before they actually fire off and affect your character. Sometimes when these stripes fire off, they flash bright white before disappearing. This bright white flash is what I call a flashpoint, and it's a key indicator to do something during some of the attack patterns. Okay, so let's quickly overview the high-level structure of an epic raid. So, in case you're not aware, epic raids consist of 3 attack phases, with each attack phase consisting of 3 attack patterns. There's a brief pause in between attack patterns, as well as a slightly longer pause in between attack phases. Additionally, in the Acidwire event, the yellow ground effects will inflict a slow debuff on you, and also coming in contact with any of the walls surrounding the battle areas will do a little bit of damage to you and also drop a slow debuff on you, which will slow you down for a few seconds, so try not to do that either. And before we move on to the main portion of the video, allow me to present this public service announcement. If you can't manage to time your special attacks so they occur in between attack phases, then seriously, don't use them, please. Welcome to the beginning of Epic Raids. In this mock-up of the battle arena, you'll see Acidwire in the center and our 5 stalwart companions near the bottom of this picture. I'm in orange, Nagato is the green one, and Hollow rage quit during the loading screen. The other 3 are inconsequential and are just here kind of to make things a little more believable. So the first attack pattern in this phase is what I like to call red crap on the ground. So this one's pretty straightforward. Just avoid the red crap on the ground. There's not much more that I can say about this particular pattern. And here's what it looks like in practice. So you see, I wasn't kidding. There's red crap on the ground. Just stay out of it and try not to get hit. Okay, attack phase 1, attack pattern number 2. Look for the tail swipe indicator in the center of the screen, that text there. And when you see it, dash away as quickly as possible, because if you see purple and you're in it, you're dead. That'll quickly be followed by a blowback, and so you got to dash back in after you dash out, because if not, you get knocked in the wall and possibly hit by the forward claw if you're in that quadrant of the battle arena. Let's see this in practice here. We're starting from the end of the last pattern, and watch for the text. Watch, there it is. Dash out a couple times, dash back in as soon as purple goes, then avoid the forward claw. So a lot of stuff going on in rapid succession here, a lot to pay attention to. If you get distracted, even for a moment, it's real easy to get clipped by that death blow in this attack phase. Phase 1, attack pattern number 3. This is the pattern where I experience and see probably the most deaths. There's 2 death blows in this, which make it a little tricky. So the first thing you need to do is you need to watch for that circular claw text in the center. As soon as you see that, dash away. Now the circular claw isn't as big as the tail swipe, but it can still clip you. So as soon as that purple fires off from the circular claw, then you'll see some yellow crap on the ground. Just go into a square where you've got some clear area and wait, and as soon as you see that flashpoint, then dash to the center. So attack Acidwire at this point. You can keep beating on him. Don't get too caught up in it, because as soon as this flashpoint goes, you have to dash away, because he immediately follows that up with a tail swipe. If you look closely, you'll notice that, hey, there's someone in that tail swipe. Who could it be? Looks like Nagato. Why don't we take a look at the in-game footage? So we're starting this out on the final attack of the previous attack pattern, and we've got the delay. Watch for the circular claw text. There it is. Dash out quick. Find an empty square. Flashpoint. Dash in. Flashpoint. Dash out. Tail swipe. Boom. There goes Nagato. He's down for the count. Let's see it again. Final attack of the previous attack series here. So where's that circular claw text? Where is it? There it is. Dash out. Then find an empty square. Flashpoint. Dash in and attack. Flashpoint. Dash out. Tail swipe. There goes Nagato again. And you done it. You made it through the final attack pattern of attack phase 1. So the first attack pattern in Phase 2 is visually confusing. As things progress, you just see a whole bunch of red crap all over the ground, and it's really discombobulating the first couple of times you're there. But if you know the order that things go off, it's actually really super easy to avoid. Now, a key point of Phase 2 is to always return to the lower right-hand corner of Acidwire, and we'll see exactly why in future attack patterns here. But it's a good practice to get into. So as soon as you see any red on the ground at all in this attack pattern, you immediately want to dash diagonal right down twice. At some point while you're dashing down, you'll see more red on the ground. That's a second set of stripes here to be drawn. But what will happen is the inner stripes will detonate about a half second before, maybe a second before the next set of stripes will detonate. So as soon as you see the flash point of the inner red stripes and not a moment before, you want to dash in once and then start attacking. So remember, as soon as you see red, dash out twice, flashpoint, dash in once, and start attacking, and you're safe. Okay, let's see this for real here. So we're attacking, see the red, dash out twice, flashpoint, dash in once, attack. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You saw it here. Let's see it again. And we're looking for that red. Where's that red? There it is. There it is. Dash out twice, flashpoint, dash in once. Wow, I feel like I'm doing the time warp. Jump to the left, step to the right. Let's do the time warp again. Okay, Phase 2 attack pattern number 2. This one's another one that's a little visually confusing, but it's really super easy to avoid. So it's a blowback immediately followed by a death blow, and the order does matter here. The blowback occurs about a quarter second before the death blow, which means that the blowback will actually blow you out of the purple if you're smart. So you're attacking from the lower right corner of Acidwire, you're attacking. You see the purple appear, dash diagonal down right once. You'll still be in the purple. Begin attacking. You'll hit them once, maybe twice. You'll get blown back. The death blow will trigger off. You're safe. You're not in the wall. Then get prepared for the next portion, which is a forward claw, another death blow taking up 1/4 of the screen. The idea here is the blowback would hopefully knock you into the wall and slow you down, and then you get hit by the forward claw. But that's not going to happen because you know this trick now. Okay, and let's see this for real. We're attacking, looking for the purple. There it is, dash once, and then get knocked back, get out of that forward claw, and resume. Let's see it again. We're attacking, looking for that purple. There it is, dash back once, attack, get out of that forward claw, and resume attacking, and that's the end of attack pattern 2. Okay, so the final attack pattern of this phase features Acidwire's signature ability, which is Dark Jack, also known as Blind. So you'll see the text Dark Jack appear in the screen, and then your vision will get really small. You just have a little oval around you, and you have to do the rest of the pattern with this limited visibility here. Next, you'll see a bunch of yellow on the ground. This is where it's important to be at the lower right portion of Acidwire because that is the portion where you'll be able to still hit them. So you're still at the lower right of Acidwire, so don't do anything. Just keep attacking, keep attacking. As soon as you see the first flashpoint, dash diagonal down right twice. You'll be safe again. Then when you do that, take 2 steps to the right if you still have a little bit of room in that square, because you want to be careful. As soon as that flashpoint goes, it'll look like it's clear, but it's not. Tail swipe. I don't know how many times I see people getting clipped by that, but there is a short delay in between there. You think it's safe, you dash in, unfortunately, to your death. But once that tail swipe hits and you see that purple, you can dash in and resume attacking, and that concludes the final attack pattern of Phase 2. And we're back on location with our stalwart crew here. We got a Dark Jack, visibility small. Wait for that flashpoint, diagonal down right twice. Flashpoint, 1 step to the right, purple. Then we're back in and attacking. Let's see it again. Rewind, here we go, attacking. Dark Jack, visibility small. Wait for that flashpoint, diagonal down right twice. 1 step to the right after that flashpoint, tail swipe, then you're back in business. And that concludes the final attack pattern of Phase 2. Phase 3, Pattern 1, and this is the attack pattern I like to call even more red crap on the ground. Much like the first attack pattern of Phase 1, there's simply red crap on the ground you have to avoid. This time, there's even more, and it actually does more damage than the red crap in the first phase, so don't get hit by it. It's a little easier to avoid everything if you're towards the outside. You can try to sneak into the inner squares, that's fine, maybe do a little damage, but I personally kind of hang out towards the outside just to make sure I don't get clipped. And go back to our live action cam. Unlike phase 1, this one actually goes by really quick. So red crap on the ground, avoid it, and it's done. Let's see it again. Zoom, rewind, and we're back to attacking, waiting for that red, then we're just avoiding it. That's about it. Phase 3, Pattern 2, and this one is another one that's a little visually confusing. You have to know the order of things, and it makes it really easy. So you have a blowback and yellow crap on the ground, another variation of, hey, I'm going to slow you and hit you with my forward claw. But that's not going to happen to you because you know what's going on now. So the order is important here. That blowback occurs first, which means if you are in the yellow crap, you will get blown out of the yellow crap. So you want to be kind of near the top quadrant of the yellow crap to get blown out into a clear space. Two variations here. You can have horizontal, vertical patterns. One of the strikes will always go through acid wire, so you just want to keep attacking acid wire. You don't really want to move. The only exception is if you see where that black guy is there, he's directly over acid wire when the blowback is going down. If you are in that position, sometimes you get hung up on acid wire in the blowback and you actually get stuck with the slow. The good news is, since you're hung up, you don't get blown too far out, so you can easily avoid the oncoming forward claw. But the bad news is, you got hit and now you're slow and it's really annoying. So try not to do that. Just slightly reposition yourself a little bit and then you'll be good to go. Okay, so we're actually starting at the end of attack pattern 1 because I forgot to show you something in the last clip. Where is it? There it is. Nagato's down. I hope you're sorry, man. Okay, so we're looking for the yellow and the blowback. There it is. Knock you out of the yellow, charge back in, avoid that forward claw. Very easy, very simple to do. Let's see it again. So I'm sparing Nagato his second death, but we do see his apology. There's the yellow crap, blowback out of it, avoid the forward claw, and you're done. Real quick, real easy to avoid. Okay, final phase, final attack pattern, my favorite one. This one is ultimately visually confusing. It's really cool once you know what's going on. A lot of stuff going on in rapid succession, but once you understand what's going on, you can really hammer on them and and look cool in the process, because most people don't do this the max DPS way. They do it the safe way. So immediately, he'll start off with a forward claw. You want to take note of which corner he puts that forward claw into, because that is ultimately the safe area. So after that, your world will get small, he'll dark jack you, and then you'll get yellow crap on the ground. So there'll be two safe areas. One that's not immediately visible from acid wire, and that, in this case, is the lower left, where he telegraphed the safe area. That's going to be safe for the rest of this pattern. You have a temporary fleeting safe area up where I am there in the green here, opposite corner, and you can sit here and beat on him, which I do, to maximize your DPS, or you can just be safe and go straight for the safe point. So once you see the flash point for the yellow crap on the ground, he'll do a tail swipe, so you immediately want to dash diagonal left down 4 times to get away from that, to get out of that, and then he'll do that tail swipe, it'll miss you, and then he'll do a forward beam, and that's a killer, because if you went deeper in, if you were in the upper right and you went deeper in, you're dead here. So let's take a look at this for real. Okay, so we're looking for that forward claw to telegraph where the safe area will be. There it is. Everyone else but me will dash down, and I'm attacking. Flashpoint, diagonal left down 4 times. We don't see the tail swipe, but it's there. Trust me. Forward beam filling the rest of the screen. Wow, that's a lot. Let's take a look again. Zoom, rewind, so we're waiting for that forward claw. There it is, indicating the safe area. And yellow crap, keep beating on a flashpoint. Diagonal left down 4 times, tail swipe, and forward beam, and that's it. That concludes this Epic Raid tutorial. Final phase, final attack pattern. So thanks for tuning in and watching my video here. Hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it, please let me know in the comments below. Additionally, if you have other tricks or tips for this Epic Raid, please leave those in the comments below so others can see that too. Right now, we will leave you with the raw footage of the perfect run that I did for the live action portions of this video. So you can quit it here, or you can watch Nagato get blown up again.